Just to get it out there. That was pretty mild. It's been a day. We don't need to have a whole dream, really. Maybe we deserved one. We'll see about later. For now, though, here, I got 16 grand in the bank, apparently. I'm ready to win week 4. Increase value for cures, for enhancers. Stuff will cost more. Whatever. My motes of mana to gift people. My shallow grave and Noki for gym. What potions do I need this time around? Silence cure, tolerance potion, insight enhance. Silence cure is B, C, and E. Tolerance. There's tolerance. D and E. Ah! You were here a second earlier. You could have awed with me. Silence. Insight. Tolerance. So we want D and E. B, C, and E. A, B, and E. Okay, so we definitely want E. A, B, and E. Oh. Am I... Now, am I just out of touch? I thought... Is it just for funsies or a cosplay? I understand all now. We want more of the... Let me rephrase that. I understand most. A Halloween session for one of your clubs. Got it. That's fun. That sounds like it'll be a blast. Huh, I didn't know I had this. Save that crab. Alright, this is our gardening for the day. It's pretty cool that your clubs have Halloween sessions. I mean, I guess the only club I was in was fencing club. And it was a little frowned upon to wear a costume over your fencing gear. That didn't stop us, but it was certainly frowned upon. Wait, no, I want that. Sell these, though, I guess? This isn't that much. Fine. Okay. Let's figure out what we're gonna... Okay. Ingredients, thick. B and... We don't really want any. We'll come back for you, though. Don't you worry. H. Like, that was for an audition, or you were just singing for singing? Is this the only new area? Oh no, the crater and the volcano, right. Okay, we're gonna need 24, 33. Should... I'll get him to here. No, it's just a group. Gotcha. And that's fair. Hallways do generally have pretty good acoustics. I say, having very little knowledge or ability to sing, it just feels right, you know? Okay. You're ready to rank up. I always sing Willwood songs. I never doubted that, don't worry. I'm not a fool. 35, so this gets her 2. One. 30, 50, 70. Yeah, perfect. They're vaguely echoey, so it's better. Understood. Now if anyone asks if I have an opinion on this, I can say, of course. Corridors are vaguely echoey, therefore better. People will be like, wow, that sounds like a pretty basic opinion, and I'll walk away. So that will get her through these first 3, which is perfect. This is both my least favorite and also favorite part of the game, where it's just like I have infinite money, and I just need to like get it done, you know? Fair. I know bathroom acoustics are better than other places. That I've always known to be a fact. Should probably buy a new cauldron to replace at least 1 or 2 of ours. Yes, now we have... We'll buy 111. We have 2 10s, so we should get this one. People love my motes of mana. It makes them go crazy. Oh, damn it. I always think she likes this for 2, but she only likes it for 1. Okay, now we can buy the as like good goal. And if we need to enhance the shop further, another shelf. We'll need a bunch of stuff for that. Another cauldron. More aging barrels. I don't want more aging barrels, and I don't want another cauldron spot right now. I have 4 cauldrons, right? But, like, I could get it, so I might as well get it, right? Are you fucking... Damn, I thought I had more of those. Okay, that's fine. Let's... We can rank up Quinn, I think? We can rank up Quinn after giving this stuff. Weird place. I mean... I feel like there's a lot of weird places you can sing that are actually, like, you know, good for singing. Or you could hang out in, like, spooky zones for the acoustics to scare people.
You know I like to live dangerously.
True.
But this
True.
is a whole new level. walking into the monster-laden woods alongside my stalker.
Stalker? I just enjoy your company. That doesn't make me a stalker.
A
Sylvia,
stalker?
that is exactly what a stalker would say.
I suppose I could leave, but then you'd be all alone in the woods.
Nah, don't leave. That'd be dumb. We just got here, and I'm not the type to quit till I get what I'm after. Consider yourself warned, I guess.
There's a haggling tip in there somewhere. Don't quit when things are difficult.
That's sort of trite, though. I'd be more likely to tell you not to quit while you're ahead. When your opponent is backed into a corner, when you can see their soft, exposed underbelly, don't let up. Pour on the pressure instead.
Pressure. Draw 3 cards. Discard any of the 3 that do not raise interest. Oh. I've always been a big believer of quitting while you're ahead.
Brutal. But whatever gets the job done. And actually, speaking of jobs, shouldn't we leave the forest to the heroes?
Heroes are like sledgehammers, and sometimes you need a shiv. Now, be quiet or you'll scare away the monsters.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Different.
Maybe I could help if I knew what you were looking for.
Quinn.
I'm just looking for something new. Anything different from the same old crap. I swear, if that smiling twit with the hammer brings me one more slime.
It's my friend Mint.
Oh, you wanted to get me alone, huh? You don't need an excuse.
Do I strike you as the indirect type? I wanted you here in case there's any trouble.
Am I the muscle again?
Not exactly. Oh, what's that old saying? You don't have to outrun the blood-crazed carnage beast. You just have to outrun the person standing next to you.
Quinn? Am I here as bait?
Sylvia, I'm wounded. If you were bait, I'd hide your broom in the bushes and slash your tendons.
Huh.
Obviously.
Where is my broom?
I'd say see you soon. But I'm pretty sure your funeral's gonna be closed casket.
Don't you dare leave me here!
Oh,
I don't
I'm
remember
just
getting this
playing.
dialogue.
You're sorta cute when you're overwhelmed with terror. All that flailing and crying.
I wasn't crying.
Oh well. There's always tomorrow.
Alright, next we'll rank up. Guys. We have her discount, right? Yeah. So we've gotten her to there already. Anna.
Wow! It's hot down here.
You flirty thing, you.
No, I mean it. It's sweltering.
There was a frost enchantment keeping the lava's heat in check. I deactivated it, then threw on some kindling for good measure. I like the heat. Like most demons, I grew up underground.
Just be careful not to burn the place down, please.
I suppose I can avoid that, but it's hardly fair that you keep amending the terms of our arrangement.
I think don't set my house on fire is a pretty reasonable request.
You're right. Of course you're right. Oh, truly, Sylvia, you are a font of wisdom without equal.
And you're laying it on a little thick.
Sometimes pandering is the best way to steer a conversation in your favor.
I wonder if this is a
Dignity
new
be damned.
card. Pander. Raise interest by 24. Apply self-hatred for 2 turns. I think we might
Who
use
has
that.
time for dignity anyway?
Wield the power responsibly, dear protege. Now, as toasty as it is in here, I find myself in need of more kindling. Care to come along? Here we are. There's bound to be abundant driftwood along the shore.
I assumed we'd be buying kindling from a vendor. I know this one druid.
There are some things you must do yourself.
That's expensive, Sylvia.
Was that a spell?
It's a ritual, but not a magical one. I don't mean to be secretive, but I tend to be private about my heritage. You could say I'm still working out exactly what it means to be a demon living on the surface. Suffice to say, there's a ritualistic significance to the gathering of fuel for the hearth. So please keep your eye out for more driftwood. But allow me to carry it all myself.
Whatever you say. I want to respect your traditions.
Particularly the traditions that save you from manual labor, hmm? I'm only teasing. I appreciate you taking this seriously. And every demon carries their own kindling during the week of 1,000 pyres.
Tell me more.
I'm not familiar with the Week of 1,000 Pyres.
It's a time of great importance to my people. You see, demons didn't always live below ground. Long ago, we called the surface home, until generations of conflict finally forced my ancestors to flee their homes. They left everything behind and undertook a great migration. But still, that wasn't enough to satisfy their oppressors. The exiles were pursued by their enemies. Ultimately, they were backed against a mountain range. Things looked dire. Lighting pyres for their fallen, the exiles despaired for the future of demonkind. Then, in the light of those many pyres, something was illuminated in the seemingly endless rock of the mountains. It was a cavern that led to a vast network of underground tunnels. More than that, it was salvation. We've lived underground ever since, and 1 week each year we keep our hearths blazing in memory of those who came before.
That's a beautiful story, but so sad. I can't believe I've never heard it before.
They say history is written by the victors. But I've found survivors tell the more compelling tales. Thank you for allowing me to share mine. I'm far from home, Sylvia. To my knowledge, I'm the only demon on this entire landmass. It's not in my nature to feel lonely. But when demonic holidays like this roll around, I think of the people I've left behind. I think of my family. And I'm glad not to be entirely alone here.
Aww. Yo, thanks for sharing that beautiful story about your people's past. Would you hit?
Let me know if your nights get lonely. We might find other ways to keep you warm.
Dear girl, I'm not sure you could handle the heat. Thanks all the same. I'm not sure I realized how much this particular holiday meant to me until just now. It's not altogether irritating to be sharing it with you.
Alright. We'll go back, get back to gardening. And then we'll go out and do some more. do I want to go out to get Korea? Hmm. Hmm. What is this one? A and get more of this. Wait, wait, what? Wait. Wait. Let's get more of this also. And get more of these. Uh, A, B, and E. Okay, so we definitely don't care about this right now. We might care about it later. I guess we just get more. Right. So we'll use that. This. More of them. Optimization. This up. Downstairs we have that, so we don't need it down here, right? Because it's done. As perfect. Let's brew something for money, I guess. Okay, let's just brew like. Let's go to one of the new cauldrons. N65. Okay, we're gonna need to upgrade this cauldron before we just let it ride like this, I suppose. Uh, not that. So it'd be superior. We need a superior. 5-star. Wow, we're almost done making this already. That's kind of crazy. To buy more of these. Up. Okay. I want something for money. Maybe I will just do that. Okay, that's definitely not gonna work. Okay. This will work, though. So, show me kindling. And then here, what do we brew? This would be superior, but just that, just superior. Chance of losing a star, you said. Gaining a star. Yeah, let's try this. And then here, let's just do, I don't know, this, no, this, yeah, this. And lastly, let's do a mana potion. Okay. We got potions brewing. We got the garden going. 2 time slots we can use. So who do we want to befriend? Saffron's not ready. These 5 are ready. We can do 2 of them. Wait, no, we already did Quinn. So it's these 4 who are ready, and we can do 2 of them. Let's do cats, because we've done them the least, I think. This is the part that's going to take the most time, is spending time with everybody.
It occurs to me you might be able to help us out with something. You any good with that broom?
Yeah.
Well, you see those cannons on our ship? They're murder to reach. But they gotta be cleaned out to be of any use.
Help us clean our cannon.
Then you show up with a gravity-defying janitorial tool. It's like it's meant to be. And now just put it in reverse. Careful not to breathe any of that soot in. May not be great for the lungs.
Oh, so see, you do care.
Yeah, I care about not getting sued. Humans are litigious. Now come on,
Never
Sylvia,
befriend
there's
cats,
lots
this is
more
why.
cannons to clean. How's that for teamwork? And before you say anything, supervision is a critical contribution to any team effort, and that is what I brought to the table.
She was ready.
You sound like this owl I know.
Well, he sounds smart and delicious.
And delicious.
Fair warning, though. Being a pirate's about more than cleaning cannons and swabbing the deck.
I don't scare easy.
Scare easy. Just ask my competitors. I would ask them, but I'm assuming you killed them. Wink. I gotta say wink on account of the eye patch.
Sylvia, you must be curious about our eye patches.
I mind my own business. I figured you guys would bring it up if you wanted.
It's no good pussyfooting around us, Sylvia. We notice when you're
Just the
staring.
cats.
I'm not staring. I'm just trying to have good eye contact.
Wow, way to rub it in. You gonna brag about your depth perception next? Nah, I'm pulling your tail again. We aren't bashful about it. As a matter of fact, this eye patch is just a fashion accessory.
Oh, I assumed...
Yeah, I get that a lot. But I'll have you know I'm very careful around pointy things, explodey things, and monsters that eat cats in whole or in part. But I wanted to show solidarity with Pepper, you know? Hence, the eye patch.
Well, what
What a
happened to
homie.
Pepper then?
We don't talk about that!
It's alright, Salt. I don't mind.
Tell me about it, Pepper.
It all started a long time ago, Sylvia. I was a little more than a kitten.
The sad
My
music.
papa was helmsman then. He used to let me sit on his lap and put my paws on the wheel. The night in question, the moon was full and bright. Those were the nights I felt safest. You see, rival ships couldn't sneak up on us in the moonlight. Predatory birds couldn't swoop down without us being spotted first. It never occurred to me that the danger would come from within.
Mutiny!
Mutiny!
Worst thing a cat can do, Sylvia. It's unnatural.
My papa was loyal to the captain. Mutineers knew he wouldn't surrender the helm. So the cowards took him out from behind. They almost got me in the process. But they let me live. Then they lived to regret it.
Me and Pepper and a few other kittens got bundled up in a lifeboat and set adrift. When we were done licking our wounds, we went after those traitors.
We hunted them for years, systematically dismantling the network of allies and associates. Eventually, there were no safe ports left of them. Nowhere to buy food or restock fresh milk. They were trapped on their ship, friendless, paranoid, and malnourished. Only then did we launch a direct assault.
And vengeance was ours at last!
Wow, that's pretty dark, you guys. But at least you made them pay for their betrayal. And for the loss of your eye, Pepper.
Oh, sorry. I guess it wasn't clear. I didn't actually lose my eye until right after all that. We all got
What a
into the cabin
crazy
to
story.
celebrate our victory, and I ran into a tree.
What a crazy
Accident
story to end with a joke.
Yeah, trees, man. What's up with them? We don't got those on a boat. Anyway, there's a moral in all this. You gotta choose what role you're gonna play in this life. Offense or defense? Victim or revenger? Pirate or patsy? I know which I'd choose.
Salt or pepper? Choose one. Apply confidence to 2 turns or reinforce. Increase all interest applied by 50%. Stress received by all sources by 50%. Pretty cool.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Well, don't think too long or hard. Nothing good comes of that, usually.
Oh, I could rank them up again. Might do that for the discount. Do I want to do that for the discount, or do I want to do some? Oh, I'm going to do it for the discount. We're already here.
Hey, so we set some meals aside for a special occasion. And we were just about to put them to use. You want in?
Put them to use? You mean eat them?
What? No! We don't want to eat them. We got plans for these slimy things. Big plans.
I'm excited to see what this could be.
So I got a bit peckish and thought I deserved a treat. We've still got plenty to work with, don't worry. Come on, Sylvia. You want to be a blood brother? You've got to do this run with us.
I guess I'm gonna be a blood brother.
All right. Here's the deal. There are some people around town who are on our list. And those people are going to wonder why their homes suddenly smell like rotting eel. You follow? We've got to sneak into their homes, stash an eel somewhere, and get out without getting seen.
I can do that.
This is like a waste of
I'm
eel.
sneaky. And if I do get spotted, I can handle myself in a fight.
Whoa there, Tiger. We don't need any altercations. Stealth is key. But if you want to take the first house, be our guest.
Visualize success, Sylvia.
Visualize
Right.
it.
Here goes.
Don't worry, Annie Pepper. I'm sure she's got this. And if she gets caught, we never met her, right? Uh-oh, looks like the window's locked.
But look, Salt! She's noticed the chimney.
If she tries
Like
to
Santa
climb
Claus.
up there, she's definitely falling to her death. Wait, she's got a flying broom with her. Where was she keeping that thing?
Mission accomplished.
Nicely done, Sylvia.
Yeah, flying up and dropping the eel down the chimney? That was an inspired move. Personally, I'm not shy about breaking a window, but your way worked too.
Is that?
We can take it from here. I know you're due back at your shop.
The eel isn't even, like, it's gonna be found in the chimney.
The shop can wait. I really don't want to miss any of this.
Look, Pepper, someone's developing a taste for mischief.
Mischief is delicious.
And I need my card. Or my coupon.
Unfortunately, eels are delicious too. We sort of got into the sack while you were otherwise occupied. No more eels, no more vengeance. But at least we made that one count.
Please accept this token of our appreciation.
Coupon!
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, running with us comes with rewards. Now get out of here. And you might want to hurry. Gonna start...
I guess I shouldn't have used all that wood I used, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so the heroes are still out. This is kind of a bummer. We should gift everybody who we haven't yet gifted today. Just for good measure. Because the points stack up past, like, day to day. That's why I could do cats twice in a row. We gave Roxanne a gift. We gave Saffron a gift. I think we gave Quinn a gift. I think. That's so real. That's me. Children. Ugh. I write Anubia. We earned a lot of gold today. What the fuck? Only sold a couple potions, right?
Ooh. Man, Boss Fan took losing hard.
Oh, is this where the DLC comes in?
We got a thorn in our paw sort of situation down at the docks, Sylvia. You been up to any mischief we ought to know about?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Ha! Yeah, spoken like a true troublemaker.
Earl, right?
Now, normally I like mischief the way Pepper likes milk.
Frequent. And a little sour.
But there's a depressed shark man wandering around the docks, wailing about how his glory got snatched by a red-haired witch with a pet chicken? Call me scurvy-brained, but somehow I think you have something to do with that.
Boston is an adult. He's responsible for his own actions.
Great. Tell him that, would ya? And while you're at it, tell him to take his sad sacking elsewhere. All the wailing is scaring away the fish.
So do they also fish? Anubia's predatory pricing. Increased value for basic potions, decreased value for enhanced. Damn. Three stars, that's fine. Why are those uppriced? I thought they were decreased. Masterwork. With 1 star. Okay, so we're set. We're already set for one of the 3 potions. Okay, well, we're selling those. That's... like, we just gotta. Those are worth too much money. Oh my goodness. We'll sell all these. Sell that one. Sell that one. We got plenty of those. I'd like to keep this, though. If I will. Alright. Well, we're gonna be flush with cash again, so... A and C, A and C, A and... I'd like a ton more. What else was I about to make? Guess we'll make more of this. Right. Right. Yeah, this is pretty much useless. Nothing needs 4 of those. In that case... okay, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Brew. Right now... let's do... okay. This is our smallest A now? What the hell? Whatever. This is a fire tonic. Welcome back. You've missed Pretty much nothing. As I mean, I don't know. I became better friends with the cats. That's something. Uh-huh. Last but not least, potion-wise, let's do this. ACE. And okay. Potions cooking. Travel. Boss Finn, the life coach. Okay. Okay. Alright. Not bad, Corsac. Go for a quest right now. You're in luck, man. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're not selling that right now. 33? Oh. Right, last time I sent him all the way there. I am happy with the spoils. Oh, that's so good. That's also very good. Also very good. Zid, you never let me. Alright, I meant to keep Corsac around so we could rank the heroes up today. But I fucked up, and I didn't do. Okay, nice. Dragon stuff. Alright, let's see what Boss Finn's up to.
Can't believe it's come to this. Didn't I put in the work? Didn't I make my success? I deserved to come out on top. I was meant to be a winner. Yet, here I am, all washed up like a beached whale.
Sorry to interrupt.
What an interesting character
Oh,
choice.
look who it is. The Mixin Vixen herself.
I know I'm probably the last person you want to see right now.
You mean because you filleted me in front of the whole town?
Cursed how?
Sixth my potions operation. Credit where it's due, Minnow. You sunk my business. And my rep. So go ahead and gloat, if that's what you're here for.
Called me Minnow. He doesn't know what it is. What an interesting choice of headcanoning.
I'm bigger than that. I don't need to rub my success in anyone's face.
He'll take that badly.
Oh, piff. Still with the virtuous act? I know you're a killer. Just wish I'd seen that before it was too late. I kept going into your shop to try and scare you into backing down. Little did I realize, You were sizing me up the whole time, giving me the old bottom treatment.
If I was that person, I think I would also ship that. Increase interest supplied by 25% per turn. An opener. This is pretty good. That DLC, that $5.99 is really paying off.
Now that you mention it, I could use that strategy more often. But I'm here to give you advice. You gotta stop moping around the docks like you just got stood up for prom. Keep it up, and you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a few dozen angry cats. How long before they decide you bear a striking resemblance to sushi?
Damn.
Didn't know you cared. You getting sweet on me?
Some kitty cats are going to murder you. Are you getting sweet on me?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet whether to keep you around or toss you back.
You want to toss me around? You better lift with your legs. Anyway, you got a point about the belly aching.
You didn't
Kinda
finish
get my act
medical
together.
school.
Never had a knack for playing the victim anyhow. In fact, losing's about the only thing I'm no good at.
Wow. If only you could bottle up your confidence and sell that.
You might actually be onto something there, chum. This town's full of neurotics and self-doubt.
He's not wrong.
Somebody with unflappable conviction to empower him with a first-class pep talk.
Pep talks? I thought you were more about the put-downs.
It's all just force of personality, right? People listen when I talk, and I can be real motivating when I try. You ever feel plagued by self-doubt? Worried you're losing your touch? You just come see old boss Finn.
That's
and
a
I'll give you
phobia.
the
No,
boost
that's
need
when
to
you hate
buff
gay
up your
people.
handling. For a modest fee, of course.
Back to hustling already? I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, hey, everybody likes a comeback story, right? And be honest. Don't I got one of those faces you just can't help but root for?
Well, your razor-sharp smile does inspire some feelings. Mostly fight or flight.
Won't make the mistake of fighting you again. And I won't stop you from flying off. But if you ever feel like flying back this way, consider it an open invite.
The beauty of that is that it's certainly a conversation that's been had in real life, you know? Oh, he's so cutesy. What is this? He doesn't like my mana? No, that's a phobia. No, that's when you hate gay people. That conversation.
I had a feeling you'd decide to stick around today.
His
I could
music's
read it
so
in your aura when you
upbeat.
flew in.
I didn't know you could read auras.
Sure I can. And not in some sort of frou-frou mystical sense neither. Sharks like me have got electroreception. Helps me pick up all sorts of information. Like whether I scare someone a little, or scare them a lot.
Imagine that. A whole extra sense. And you still lost.
Damn.
Oh, cutting right to the gloating this time, are you? There's a lesson in there somewhere, isn't there? Something about striking when the moment's right. I guess all the preparation in the world don't matter much if you're not ready when the feeding frenzy starts.
Feeding frenzy. Increase interest by 5, multiply by the turn number. Up to 3. Okay. Elijah was a good nurse, I swear.
I can agree with that. When making a sale, timing is everything.
That's good. Real good. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna write that one down.
Hold on. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcastic? I wouldn't disrespect you like that.
This is why.
I'm pretty sure you would, though.
I see where you're coming from. I admit I got a little salty when we were rivals. But I know better than to bite the hand that feeds. And I don't intend to ignore advice from a successful business person like
Sounds like
yourself.
a great nurse.
Would be nice if my next venture wasn't a total belly flop after all.
Next venture? You're not giving up on the pep talk shop already, are you?
Yeah, that's just a temporary trifle. It'll never make me rich, but it should get me the seed money I need for what comes next. Normally, I'd hit up some of my venture capitalist buddies, but they haven't been so good about returning my calls since you made mincemeat of me in public.
You mean your friends ditched you just because you lost the competition?
Hard to blame them. Those guys don't waste their time with losers. And you all but tattooed a big ol' L on my forehead in front of the whole town.
Still, that's pretty harsh of them.
If you say so. But there are plenty of fish in the sea, right? And you might be just the fish I'm trawling for.
Flirt option
Consider
every
me
time.
correct. Hook, line, and sinker.
And you're a catch-all, right? I'm tired of wallowing in defeat. It's time for the comeback story of the century.
To make your friends sorry? Make them regret they ever turned their backs on you?
Hey, I like the sound of that. Revenge is a great motivator, right? But, if I'm honest, I'd rather look forward than back. And, with the help of a true business guru like yourself, I'll be at the head of the pack in no time. So, what do you say, Teach? You ready to cram some wisdom in my willing noggin?
Wow, you make education sound almost violent. Also, I'm supposed to be the teacher in this scenario? I'm not qualified to teach anybody.
Sure. Not like you've got a degree, or real-world experience, and a proven record of success.
I guess when you put it that way, it kind of makes sense.
Give it some thought, all right? That's all I ask. And no pressure. I deal with rejection real well. Just ask those former friends of mine, assuming you can find what's left of them.
What's there to poke fun of a guy who does some Hannibal Lecter shit, real like straight up from the Hannibal TV show? Okay, let's do Sid. Go back. Get our stuff.
Hey, thanks for having me over. I'm excited to do some cooking. It feels so wholesome. I'm having all sorts of domestic fantasies right now. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I brought veggies and a fresh loaf of bread.
What a thing to
Like,
say to
it's
your
the main
friend.
attraction.
Wow.
Did you?
What? Take down a dinosaur and carve off steaks for us? No way, Syl. I mean, thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm not quite operating at that level yet. No, I bought these dinosaur steaks, like a normal person. Now, where's your kitchen?
It's not so much a kitchen as an open fire with a cauldron hanging over it.
I can work with that. You got any salt? It's a great space, but living in your shop, it must make it hard to strike a healthy work-life balance.
I still think it's so funny that she'll say that dialogue, even though it's like, I just sent her to one of the most high-level areas in the game.
I make time for friends. We're hanging out now, right?
So you're not just spending time with me for the haggle tips? I'm teasing you. I'm glad we're hanging out. I'm glad we're friends. And I'm glad you're striving for some kind of balance. Because take it from somebody who knows, burnout is real. You have to be able to step back from the rat race every now and then. Have to make room for other pursuits. I've even skipped out on a few rehearsals recently. I just couldn't swing everything, you know? Left me a little underprepared for my performances, but I've always been good at improvising.
Oh, here's a
You
card.
know what I'm talking about, right? You don't have the luxury of following a script when a customer walks in.
Draw 3 cards that cost 0 or 1 patient. Cards are chosen for random at the deck. Good.
Thinking of it like improv will help. Although it's usually better to stick with a recipe when crafting potions. Or cooking.
Cooking,
Sure.
right. I need to flip those steaks. I don't think you realize what a treat this is for
Just
me.
like in Howl's Moving
I've
Castle.
gone entire years without preparing a single meal. This is exactly why I came here, you know? To just live for a while. To do things for myself. I'm starting to feel downright average.
You could never be average. Sorry, you're just too great.
Well, that hardly sounds like bad news, coming from you. And I'll admit that songwriting is going better than I'd hoped. I could use your input again, though. What do you think? Should our hero have powers to set them apart? Or should they rely on pluck, smarts, and charm over special abilities?
You gotta do plucks, smarts, and charm. Come on.
Personality. I like a hero who makes her own opportunities.
Makes it easier to relate, doesn't it? Thanks for the input, Sylvia. Hang on, is something burning?
Uh-oh. So much for this fancy steaks, huh?
I shouldn't have stoked the fire. I got him all riled up.
Hey, no harm done. We've still got veggies and bread. And I swiped a half-empty bottle of wine from the bar when Baptiste's back was turned. No, wait, I meant I swiped a half-full bottle of wine.
Whoa.
That's looking on the bright side.
Hey, when I'm with you, the bright side is easy to find.
Alright, let's go back to the shop. Get our new potions. Oh, I meant to buy more wood. Shucks. It just looks so funny. Alright, while I'm here, I should remember this with anything else I want to age? Nope. Gardening. Yeah, we want to make a shit ton of these now. Bucket of slime for good measure. What can we brew super fast? Here, high value. We have a shit ton of these. We can make a bunch of fire potions, I guess, or a bunch of. One of them is 640 exactly. Uh, five. You do another set of these, or the kind of like mana potions. Although I forgot to make more stones, so I guess no mana potions in my future. Oh, I take that back. About 100 to work with. We want to put 4 in. Perfect. And that's all we'll make for now. We'll sell all those. Keep these. Let's do Mint, Baptiste, Uktuk. I think that's all we'll have time for. We only have 2 slots, okay. So Mint and Baptiste, I meant to give everybody gifts. Cannot forget to do that.
It's time to do our civic duty, Sylvia. It's a good thing you're wearing gloves. Nothing can withstand the caustic saliva of the mustachioed lizard, including nasty little microbes.
Does that also include this bucket? Because I think it's starting to smoke.
Whoops! We'd better hurry and hit as many spots as we can.
Me when I disinfect the town. We needed mints.
Phew. It feels so good to do something normal. Well, normal for me. The hunt for a legendary weapon has been eventful, but exhausting.
What's the latest?
I've been keeping an ear out for rumors, and I finally heard a promising one about a masterwork sword hidden in the heart of the forest. I tried to get a party together, but my guildmates are super wary of that part of the forest on account of the endless eerie fog. So, I spent hours wandering around alone in the mist. I'm sure I was walking in circles at one point, but I didn't give up. I have the blisters to prove it!
Did you ever find the sword?
Yeah, but it was totally rusted. I guess if you're ever looking to stash a blade away for a generation or two, you shouldn't leave it in a damp, mist-shrouded forest.
Fair.
At least I got my steps for the day.
I thought your glutes looked nice. Must have been all the walking.
Well then, I guess I won't complain. But to be honest,
What a PG way to say
I hope I
that.
get my hands on something soon. I'm starting to have visions of myself as a washed-up wannabe. If I'm not careful, I could end up like the very first hero I ever met.
Tell me more.
Your first encounter with a hero didn't go well, I take it.
Not for him. It was less than a year ago. I'd started working shifts in the family warehouse. My dad's run a regional distribution hub. Imports,
Gay dads.
exports, mostly catnip.
Wow. Catnip is big business, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Cat pirates buy in bulk.
Sure.
According to the stories, they used to sail up and down the coasts, setting fires and causing mayhem. Regular, dependable access to catnip keeps everyone happy and at peace, which is why it was cause for concern when a man came to our door and claimed our catnip storage facility had been infested by slimes. He pointed out the telltale trails of goo all along the perimeter of the building.
My dads were pretty panicked about it.
Oh, she fidgets
This
with the
guy,
mint
He was a
earring.
licensed hero, he said. A freelance troubleshooter looking for work. My dads were only too happy to pay him to take care of the slimes. As for me, well, you can probably imagine how excited I was. I followed him everywhere, hounding him with questions, watching him like a three-eyed ferret. That's how I discovered it was all a scam. The only slimes in our warehouse were the ones he set loose there.
Classic
Ugh.
racketeering.
What a creep. You must have been so disappointed.
Point of fact, I was furious, Sylvia. Really mad. I chased him off our property with a +1 stapler. Then, without even stopping to think about it, I vanquished the slimes he'd left behind. My first battle, and they were defeated handily. After that, I felt this surge of confidence and clarity. I knew I owed it to myself to give my childhood dream a shot. So I started looking for opportunities to make a move.
I want a +1
When
stapler.
Rapta's guild put out the call for recruits, I knew I'd found the opportunity I was looking for.
And unlike that phony hero, you've been doing an incredible job.
Thanks, but let's be real. I can always do better. That's what my quest is all about. Gaining the power to level up. Then again, they say power corrupts.
Nah, don't
What
worry
if
about
I get
that.
my hands on a powerful weapon and it changes me? What if I go all Dark Mint, Destroyer of Worlds?
I'll keep you in check. I promise. Even if I must strike you down in order to save you.
Jesus.
I believe you could do it too, Sylvia. Okay, with you in my corner, I suppose I don't have to worry so much.
So you'll keep looking for a weapon?
Yeah, I'm no quitter. And sometimes it's not until your back's against the wall that you
Here's
see
the
what you're really
card.
capable of. That's when you break out the Blitz. Know what I mean?
Raise interest by 14. Only play if you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand. Okay.
You know I do.
That's her rank 5.
I'll keep you posted on my quest. And don't worry. I'm sure I'll have good news soon.
Let's give her some mana. Let's make sure we give Zid mana too. In case I forgot. Alright, so it seems like everybody in the base game likes the mana. Boss Finn is just a freak of nature. Ooh, Amethyst Ore. Maybe an E. Tolerance, insights. Well, we already have this, so we don't really need that. C and D, is that any potion? Okay. And I think we need alertness enhancers for the final week. So I guess those are worth buying. This! I will buy 3 of these. Just for some rare ingredients. Let's start giving items. You know? Ban. So in a pinch I can buy everything. And while I'm here, need more of these. Buy all of them. one of those are for sale. Buy the ember. Buy these. These are very useful. Don't need more of them. Never hurts to have this. Plus. Very nice to have a shit ton of these. Win. That's everything. Care about buying from Quinn right now, though. I guess let's just go like this. We bought 10 of them. Don't need any more. Oh, we don't need them anymore. What are they called? What are they called? What are those things we've been... These. Yeah, oh my god. We don't need to buy more of them. Take this. Take this. Also, I upgrade. I guess if we're gonna upgrade any cauldron, we're gonna want to upgrade the dragon one. Either the dragon one or this one. So, we'll have to keep an eye out for crater wood. Oh, and I can send Mint and sit out now for the night. Probably worthwhile. Take this. We're at the point where we just want all that stuff. Yeah, one more cauldron. Let's see, Luna. You were ready to rank up. We might come back to rank you up today. Cats need gifts. Boss Finn already got a gift. We can buy this. Oh, maybe Boss Finn will like this. Well, this is pretty good too. And we got Yeti pelts. Okay, that's useful. We might be able to upgrade the cauldron. Okay, well, let's see how they like that. Yeah, they seem to like it as much as this, so that was kind of a waste. We already gifted Baptiste, right? We didn't. Awesome. Okay, we'll send our heroes out before it gets too late. We want stuff from the crater. 70 health will get int. Pretty fun. Right? Yeah, pass these 4 and that's what counts. Perfect. And then we'll send Sid there as well. Very gifted. Perfect. 70 health exactly. Well, not exactly. But. Okay. Who do we want to rank up now? Saffron, Luna, Milktook, or Baptiste? Wish I could check the decks. I know who. I think Luna is the least out of all of them. Luna or Baptiste? Do I have a coupon from you? I do. Okay, we'll do Luna. We're already here.
My energy is lagging today.
Need caffeine?
It isn't doing much for me right now. I hope I'm not developing an immunity. I was thinking of getting some exercise. It's more time-consuming than an espresso, but the endorphin rush can't be beat.
Whoa. I wish I was her.
Do you mind holding my punching bag steady?
I want a punching bag in my room. That's awesome.
Working in retail means I usually am the punching bag. Well, I wouldn't bet against you in a fight.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like my odds against anything that would punch back. Let the heroes pull aggro. I'm happy keeping my head down. Now, could I interest you in an ice-cold ampheterade?
Ampheterade.
Grape, lemon lime, and cashmere.
Isn't that the stimulant-enhanced sports drink that's banned in 6 kingdoms?
Yeah, it's not easy to get a hold of, but I just got a care package from home. My mom loves a challenge, and she does not love interkingdom trade restrictions.
Tell me more about your mom's
Your mom
illegal
sounds
dealings.
Interesting.
She's a fierce lady. There was this time in high school I got a B+ on a history quiz.
She gave you a hard time over a B+?
Oh, she didn't say a word about it, but she somehow got her hands on my classmate Sol's quiz. Sol's the daughter of my mom's best friend, and she had aced the quiz.
Maybe I am
She
Luna.
got the credit question right. So my mom ended up putting Sol's quiz on the fridge. I had to see that big, bright A+ every time I went into the kitchen. I was left to wonder if she wanted me to study it and learn from it, or if she was threatening to replace me as her daughter.
Wow, that's definitely going the extra mile.
Like I said, she's fierce. Oh, also she makes the best banana bread you ever tried. It's award-winning, Sylvia.
What about your dad?
Well, he's a terrible baker. Aside from that, the two of them are in perfect alignment. Same values, same priorities, same mastery of psychological warfare. Both of my
Damn.
parents really push the importance of school, although they aren't big on learning for the sake of learning. Education was always a means to an end. My siblings and I had to get good grades so we could launch right into successful careers in law, medicine, or banking. You'll notice I didn't say anything about marketing.
Aww.
I always like a black sheep. There's nothing more attractive than a person who forges her own path.
Yeah, encourage.
Well, don't get too excited. I wasn't exactly a rebel without a cause or anything. My choice of career wasn't what they wanted for me, but I did get a great job offer from a major firm right out of school. So my parents didn't really have a problem until I decided to leave that firm and move to Rafta.
Double
I gave
damn.
up a prestigious job with full benefits and clear upward mobility for a rough-and-tumble startup on the edge of the world.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds awesome.
I know, right? Sadly, they don't quite see it that way. To them, running a successful business in a frontier town is like being the dog who gets the best table scraps. Other dogs are jealous, sure, but nobody else is.
It doesn't matter what they think, as long as you're happy.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, the 7 screens.
Making them proud does make me happy. But don't get me wrong. I won't let them run my life or anything like that.
A real gamer slash
We
business
fight,
person.
And they get under my skin like no one else. But I've learned to keep my
Wait,
head
where's
down
the
and do
8th
my own
screen?
thing. And to just trust that one day.
Oh,
I
up
do.
top. No, you're right. There is 8
After
screens.
all,
That's
They
crazy.
taught me anything? It's that there's no use trying to live a stress-free life.
I stopped
Stress
paying
will
attention.
find you.
Whoops. Well, now.
Sometimes it's better to face it head on, you know? Embrace the caffeine rush and power through the stress however you can.
Caffeine rush. Discard up to 2 stress cards from your hand. Increase. Wait. This card is so bad. Like, it's only good if you have 2 stress cards. In which case, you're already, like, super unlucky. Or
I
super
hear you.
stressed.
The only way out is through.
I'm sorry, Lena. I'm not a
That's
hater,
true,
but
whether you're trying to get a fledgling business off the ground or vying for your parents' approval.
Or just angling for the best table scraps. Because, let's be real, I will eat off your plate.
huh? What a weird thing to say. Sylvia, you're a crazy person. Gold spent, gold earned. It's just that easy. Increase relationship gain with Zid. Fuck yes. Increased Arctic loot. Dragon Oasis. Bummer. Plus 10k money. Okay, so the potion prices are normal for now. Brain isn't braining. Totally fair. Thanks for hanging out. Should be back Friday. Well, you know how it is. Well, life. Perfect. Yeah, we have a ton of these, but we could always have more. Okay. What else want to make? We have a ton of them. This will be our new gift item. Okay, what do we got for sale? This isn't done? Damn. Well, we got these for sale. And these. What's the... We need... Drowsiness cures, AB. Just do a D item. We want 20. Perfect. Cure your drowsiness cure. Hmm. Brew. In here, we can do First Cure, B, C, and E. Okay, well, we want mostly that. So. Found. Like so. Perfect. A masterpiece. One. Three. Alright, we have a bubble wood cauldron. We want mana potions. Guys. That. Are the okay. And here, what's like a good potion we could make for money? Do we need a poison cure, right? Do we need a poison cure? I don't remember what the other things we or what you call it is. So let's do shadow potion. I feel like we might. This. Wunderbar. Can brew some basic potion. I'm not gonna do that though. Okay, what do we have for sale? Like just the. Okay, perfect. Let's. Zid is still gone. That's pretty bad for us, honestly. Hopefully, she'll come back.
Got another craft project if you're up for it.
Is it fashion?
This is just the base layer. I have the rest of the supplies here.
So, not fashion.
Making a ghillie suit.
I'll show you what
That'll
Boss
help me
Finn
hide in
does.
plain sight. I've got the materials handy for one of two suits. We can make something for the Shadow Step or for the Storm Plains. What's your preference?
Shadow Step. I want to see you go full goth.
Right. I've got biome-appropriate mud and fluorescent fungus, but it needs to smell right too.
What's the way to explain it with words? He's a pep talker.
Oh, use the Raiju droppings. I can smell them from here.
That would be an odd choice, considering Raiju are not.
Ah, I fucked. I
endemic to the
beefed it.
steppe.
I beefed it.
thought you'd know where these things come from.
Honestly, it's a lot to keep track of, and... Wait a minute. Were you quizzing me just now?
TikTok stock consultant?
Maybe.
Yes.
I bet you quiz all the girls. Am I right?
You're not. No. Just noticed you've been coming around a lot. I haven't had many friends.
I can't believe I beefed
Or,
that.
Other sorts of companions. I guess I wanted to be sure we're compatible.
I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted.
Damn, Corsac.
If it's a toss-up, I hope you'll go with flattered. You should know I don't mean offense.
And you should know that friendship isn't based on pop quizzes.
Aha. So this is a friendship. That's precisely what I hope to ascertain.
Of course we're friends. You set me up with that slime pod. I helped you out on the beach.
So in your view, friendships are transactional?
Well, no, there's a little more to it than that. I don't mind pitching in on your projects, but I'm really here because I want to spend time with you.
I see. Then I suppose I shouldn't sully our friendship by giving you this coupon.
What? No, gimme.
Coupon. Okay, he was the only one I didn't have a coupon for, it turned out.
I guess friendship's not transactional.
In that case, friend, it's time to get your hands dirty. Because we're gonna need to slather a whole lot of mud on this here suit.
Okay, let's send him to the crater as well. Curse Cure, okay. Oh, hopefully I just made some of those. 70. Alright, I should make more small health potions, it turns out. In that case, I don't want to send him there. I don't want to send him here either. Okay, he's just not getting sent out. Actually, he's going nowhere. I'm so mad that I messed up the Zid thing. Like, his buffs are pretty good. The problem is, like, I just don't need them, you know? Alright, let's see. Fuck. I don't know what to give him. Oh. Still cause him to rank up. Hopefully this makes Zid come back.
All right, Teach. My pencils are sharpened and my phone's put away.
Yeah, I have the mana, it's
So,
just, he doesn't
what do you
love
got
the
for me?
mana, he just likes
Was
it.
I supposed to make a lesson plan or something? To be honest, I've been way too busy. I wasn't even sure you were serious before.
Serious about making a comeback? Serious about learning from a master? Sure, I'm serious.
I
Teach.
thought that
I'm
too.
serious as a shark attack. Although, I gotta confess to a bit of confusion. When you beat me, you scored a good bit of chowder. So, what'd you spend it on? Bird feed?
I use the winnings to pay down my debt. Any other gold I make goes right back into the business.
What? No fancy jewelry? No jet skis or swanky vacays?
I mean, maybe one day. But I'm in a building phase right now, which means the needs of the business take priority.
Dang, you see? I'm learning something already. So you made the shop look all shoddy on purpose, is that it? Going for the hole-in-the-wall appeal.
It's really not as shoddy as it used to be. Look, why don't I show you around? Maybe you'll see some method to my madness.
Wow.
Some of them are starting to smell. I guess that discourages loitering. I know a guy. He's sort of a spatial arrangement guru. Gonna give you his number. Smart. Keep your friends close, and your charity cases closer. Teach, what was that? You let them walk out of here without spending a single coin.
You can't really force anyone to buy something.
You can make it a little harder for them to leave, though. Maybe physically block the door.
I think that's technically kidnapping.
Anything for a sale, right? Okay.
I bet this is
maybe
the
that's
card.
a little extreme. But you can always chum the waters a bit. You know, make them an offer they don't dare refuse.
Chum the waters. Increase patience by 4. Increase impatience by 1. Interesting.
I'm sure there's a version of that idea that isn't too intimidating.
I hope I didn't overstep just then. You obviously know your stuff. But I've always been of the mindset that once your prey is in your grasp, that's when you squeeze them for all they're worth.
That is short-sighted, man.
Short-sighted. I mean, sure, you want to make a profit. But you don't want to do it at the expense of angering or alienating people. Be too pushy, and you might be trading a lifelong customer for a one-time profit.
Depends on the size of the profit, don't it? I'd rather be rich in the traditional sense than rich in friends. But I think if you take a little nibble out of every customer, instead of devouring any one of them whole, then you'll eat well for years to come.
Again, that's sort of a scarily aggressive spin, but sure.
This is gold, Teach. Pure gold. I came here to bask in the brilliance of a prophet of profit, and you sure delivered.
I felt sparks too. Want to stick around for a bit?
You got more to teach me, do ya? Or maybe I'll show you some of my moves. Gotta say, I'm real happy at how this arrangement's working out so far. I knew you knew your stuff.
I mean, I did try to tell you so from the start.
And I've always believed the best way to learn to swim is to swim alongside the very best.
Damn, he's buttering her up. For me, he's just a little cutie. Alright, perfect. We can do 3 Zid ranks up, I think. Okay, I would have really loved gotten some crater wood, but Zid did an amazing job regardless. Have a mana blaze. I will be back in just a second. I'm just gonna go see some people. Well, you did your best. Have an ember of mana. Go buy some stuff. Forgot that it was gonna get dark earlier, and I didn't turn my light on ahead of time, so now I'm just gaming dark like a little cretin. We'll buy one. These are kind of useful to have. We'll round out our collection of this. Get a nice of those. That. People love me for my motes of mana. have a better A and B item now. Don't need any more. Kind of a bummer. This is still our best BC item, but that's fine. Could change soon. Okay. That's everything we really want to buy right now. And because I bought it off of you, you get the moats. Okay. We have to gift a handful of other people really fast. And then we just need to do Zed. Look took like rocks. You like ore? Yes. He does like ore. Saffron. Out of all this stuff. Yes. The rare plants. Double likes. Luna. I just have to give her the last mana that I have on hand. Yeah, I figured she wouldn't like that, but I had to try. Oh, I forgot about the cats and Baptiste. I should... Okay. Let's go buy a box and let's go see Baptiste. I'm over here beefing it. Ooh. This is like a good item. This is like a great item. What is this? Yeah, they love fish. I'm so wise when it comes to giving gifts in a video game. Except for that Luna gift. We don't need to talk about that one. Gold dollops. Okay. Get some rare ingredients. He likes flowers. Perfect. All right. All that stuff we have growing and brewing be damned. We have a cool alternative girl to rank up.
Nice day for a shopping spree, isn't it?
I'm gonna turn on my
I don't
lights
really
really
need
quick.
anything, but maybe I'll see something I can't resist. In addition to you, I mean.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Do I seem a little manic? I probably do. You've got to understand, back home, I never get to do stuff like this.
All
I
right.
can't leave my house without being
I
mobbed
can
by
see
fans and
everything again.
photogs. Forget about a shopping trip. There'd have been a riot. I feel ridiculous complaining about it. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but it's a lot sometimes.
Hey.
I'm glad I decided to go incognito while in Rafta.
You always stand out in a crowd.
It's a
as far
flirt.
as I'm
It's a
concerned.
flirt. There we go.
Well, good. I wouldn't want to lose you in the throng. But maybe I'll hold on tight, just in case. And for the record, it's not like I want to fade into the background. I just want a little distance between myself and my brand, I guess. My professional image is cookie cutter clean. But out here, well, my stylist isn't around to tell me what not to wear.
I prefer to make my own fashion choices, even when they're bad ones.
Totally. There's some things a person should get to decide for herself. Back home, it wasn't just my clothes or hair that were out of my control. Before this little sabbatical, my record label had final say over what I ate, where I went, who I spent time with. I'm telling you, Sylvia, they micromanaged my whole life, all in an effort to
Idol
maximize
culture
my
is
appeal to
insane.
the widest possible audience. It's nice to get a break from all that, to explore my own style.
And write your own music.
Yes, exactly that. It's sort of all related, isn't it? Choosing your own look, the face you present to the world, and singing your own words. Words you believe. It's all self-expression. Find your rhythm, and people will hear what you're really trying to say.
Well, I prepped. All cards cost 1 less patience next turn. So they nerfed this card, if I remember right. So it no longer makes stuff 0? Is that true, or am I imagining it? Or did it make it so you couldn't have negatives?
That's a tip I can tap my foot to.
I hope you'll be swaying along to my original composition soon.
So the writing's going well?
Yeah, I've gotten to the part in the story where our hero needs to lean on someone else. I could introduce an animal helper, or have our hero enlist the aid of a great magician. Which trope do you like best?
I love the equivalence of an animal helper and a powerful mage. Let's do an animal helper.
Because adding an animal makes every story better.
I had you pegged as an animal lover all along. You want it, you got it. As for me, I think I want footwear. Did you see? There's a whole booth over there just for shoes.
I saw a pair of boots with some pretty severe spikes. I think they might suit you. But you should be the judge of that.
You've got me figured out pretty well, haven't you? Come on, let's both try on a pair.
Alright, we can rank her up, I think 2 more times now. That should get her almost full, like that should get her to 9. Unless I can't remember what
I
level
hope you're
she's
taking
at.
care of your vocal cords, Sylvia.
I can't say I've given it much thought.
You should. It's another similarity between us troubadours and traders. We both use our voices a lot. And believe me, you catch more flies with honeyed tones.
Rote Spray. Remove a random debuff from Sylvia. Decrease stress by 3. But it is an open.
I'll learn to love my larynx.
Good. Maybe we should start by going someplace more quiet. Guildhall's livelier than ever. And while crowds are good for business, it'd be good to be able to chat with.
And once again, I didn't look at the number on the card because I'm stupid.
I like getting you all to myself. World's greatest backstage pass.
You don't need a pass, Sylvia. You're a lifetime VIP. Come on, let's get out of here.
Now this is a view.
Isn't it just? I've been coming up here to write. Whenever I can sneak away for a few minutes. And the song. It's going good, Sylvia. Really good. Probably expecting too much, but I sort of feel like it could be important, if that makes sense. Storytelling is powerful. Storytelling set to music. It makes people feel things. And that's some potent magic. At least, it is when you get it right. Speaking of which, this story needs conflict. Which type should it be?
Internal conflict. The best heroes are those who have to overcome their flaws.
And in the end, we're all our own worst enemies, right? Sounds smart to me. I'll see what I can come up with. And, well, I hope you know how much I appreciate your willingness to be part of my process like this. It means a lot.
Hey, I'm happy to help out.
You really mean that, don't you? You want to know the secret to being a good songwriter? It takes more than having a sense for lyrics or rhythm. You've got to notice things. You've got to see people. I noticed you the moment I walked into your shop, and I haven't been able to stop looking since. What really caught my eye was your kindness. You were kind to me before you even realized who I was. I don't know if you know how rare that is. So, if I could be a little bold here, I'd really like to date you,
Romance?
assuming you like what you see.
Oh shit, thanks, game. I only see you as a friend. That would be honestly the funniest thing, to do the the love for all playthrough and then just turn them all down.
Oh, I like what I see. And I love what I'm hearing.
Wow, really? You mean it? That's amazing, Sil. We're gonna be so good together.
I tend to agree. We're both forces to be reckoned with. And even if we're from two different worlds, it feels like we're coming from the same place.
Truer words, Sil. You inspire me. You make me want to sing.
Aw, how cute.
I hope you like sappy music. There's just so much sappy music coming your way.
Do you mean right this minute? Because I'm sort of in the mood to be serenaded.
Oh, are you? Well, good news. I think that can be arranged.
Whoa. Damn, I don't have enough to rank her up again. I beefed it. Let's grow old together! Aw, how sweet of her. Yeah, I'm so sad that I messed up and had her out for the early parts of the day. So, who else should we rank up today, then? I guess Saffron. That feels fitting. Buy more while we're here.
I've been feeling less burdened since our recent talk. I had been so determined to leave the past in the past, but it feels better to have everything out in the open. It's really helped with my productivity, too. Just this morning, I converted an old ladder into a wine rack, which was necessary. Because yesterday, I decided my old wine rack would make a fine bird feeder. Now I just have to figure out how to get the bird feeder up into that tree. I suppose I'll have to make a new ladder.
Or I could fly
She's
it up
so
for
funny.
you.
There you go again, solving my problems.
I like making you smile. It brightens my day every time.
I save all my best smiles for you, and my best haggling tips. Let me teach you some breathing exercises that will keep you calm through even the most difficult negotiation.
Regulated breathing. This is number 7. Stressed by 1 at start of each turn. Lasts until the end of the current haggling session. Facts. Okay, so this has got to be the romance, right?
And
I got that card
exhale.
pretty early.
Got it.
I do well to remember my own advice. I think my palm is sweating. The fleshy one, I mean.
Is everything all right?
Yes, but I wanted to discuss some things. To begin with, Sylvia, you are extraordinary, and I cherish you. When we're together, I feel something stirring inside of me. A part of me that's been sleeping for a very long time has started to awaken. And that frightens me, Sylvia.
I'm not sure what to say. It sounds like you like me, but also like you're not sure that's a good thing.
It's a complicated thing. It isn't always easy for me being vulnerable. The friends I lost all those years ago, they were more than friends, really. In all the ways that matter, they were my family. Since then, being open and letting people in, it hasn't always come naturally for me. But yes, Sylvia, you're right. I like you quite a lot. And if I find it scary to say so, well, that just gives me an opportunity to stand up and be brave. So what do you think? Am I right to believe there's something here?
Aww. I think we're better off as friends. It would be one thing if it was like how it is in Persona, where you initiate the romances. Maybe I'm misremembering. But it feels so crazy to have somebody pour their heart out in the video game and then be like, no, thank you.
There's definitely something here, and I think we should explore it.
Like, I picked those flirt
We
options.
Let's be brave, Sylvia, and bold, starting right now. But what to do? How to revel in our newfound fearlessness? I know. Let's carve our names into a tree.
That's a sweet idea, but are you sure? It feels a little bit like vandalism.
I'll be sure to ask the tree for permission, but they tend to go along with this sort of thing. In fact, I never get a
trees are
tattoo
hopeless
without trying it
romantics.
out on a tree first.
Wait a minute. Saffron, you have tattoos? What are they? Where are they?
I guess you'll just have to keep your eyes peeled.
I think I'm
Whoa.
Yeah, I think you probably will.
The little lines they say once you're dating them are so cute. Muktuk, you're next, brother. You better, you better be ready. Oh, he's learned something about Anubia while I've been out canoodling. That's crazy.
I've learned a troubling bit of news. It seems Anubia has a unique magical talent. She can create duplicates of herself. They're a little better than drones. They completely lack her winning personality. But they're apparently smart enough to deliver her potions all over town. I've seen them shambling to and fro, and every one I saw represents a sale you didn't make.
Damn.
How long before we start losing our customers to the siren call of same-day delivery?
There's only one thing to do, Oswald. You must become my delivery boy.
I take offense at every word in that sentence.
Would you do it for a raise?
You know you've never paid me. Not a coin. You know that, right?
It's no wonder with that attitude.
Sorry, Uncle. Dragon's Oasis regulated. The Dragon Oasis has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops, and they cost more. Decrease in customers. Well, it's a good thing I have a vending machine. Return brew. I can finally sell these. Ooh, for 1800, they're up. They're up. I'm so good at making potions. Okay. Let's check our ingredients before I set some new potions up. How many cauldrons do I have? Right, that's the last one I bought. 5, right? 4. I had 5. Yeah, I'm just crazy. I just can't count. I think that's the problem. Gardening. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got a new magic item. A, B, and E. Probably better than that one's. Okay, we'll cook some of these as well. We still don't have an upgraded cauldron, which is actually pretty close to being a problem. Now that I'm thinking about it. So 4 of those. 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 3. Yeah, okay, we'll do it like that. 2 of them, why not? Alright, we want a bunch of, like, little mana potions, honestly. Or a bunch of little health potions. I guess it doesn't matter the size of the potion. Okay, perfect. This is only day 34. I have so much time. It's just, I don't know what to do. I need, like, random ingredients that I don't have yet. I don't know what to make. Okay. Here's seed. Action. And here we'll go for, I don't know. Haven't I made A, D, and E? Okay. Well, we're not making this right now. Let's make some more of these. B, C, and E. Want it to be more. Uh, 130. Perfect. These aren't. What am I doing? This is not worth anything. That is, like, just so not worthwhile to do. Okay, we have a bunch of money. We have a bunch of potions, so we can send our heroes out. Get it done. didn't rank him up. Okay, we want this stuff. First gear. $50, $80. And 1, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Okay, that counts. So we'll send him. Gift mint. We might be sending mint later, because we can rank her up. Can we rank Zit up? If so, we'll also send her later. Love how we harmonize. Okay, we'll decide that in a second. Nice. What is this? This is a great item. Okay. Difficult, like, planning out how I'm going to spend the time. I know I'm going to hang out with Muktuk. I'll gift him an item. And just to get it done, we're going to hang out with Mint and send her out. No, fuck. Backwards, backwards, wrong.
It feels so good to get out of that rowdy guild hall. And since we're in the neighborhood, there's an exhibit on local history that I'm dying to see. How do you feel about a quick museum visit?
I might be distracted by your loveliness, but I'll try to focus on the exhibit.
Gosh, it's nice to get a compliment. Most days the closest I get is when a monster shows an especially keen interest in devouring me.
Ooh, he's not quite bold enough. How cute.
No legendary weapons here. Everything that the heroes took into battle with Maven was destroyed. But there's one artifact from that battle I never get tired of looking at. It's not far from here.
Ooh.
This is more like it. The great outdoors and a big monster corpse. What could be better? That Kraken skull is a cornerstone of this island's history. I assume you know the story?
But I'd love to hear your version.
But I'd love to hear your version. After all, you're the hero history buff.
You don't have to ask me twice. It all started with Maven, the so-called Witch Queen. She claimed this island as her own, used it as a sort of free-range laboratory for all sorts of wicked experiments. The first settlers of this very town were her unwilling accomplices. She used her mind control powers to prevent them from leaving. Under her sway, they did all sorts of labor for her. They even constructed that big monument to Maven in the bay. Her reign of terror went on for years before a brave band of heroes decided that enough was enough. They sailed here to liberate the island. Maven summoned a Kraken from the depths, intending to stop them from ever setting foot here. She didn't care who got flattened in the process. The heroes eventually got the best of the monster, but not before it had knocked their ship right out of the water. And to think I'm now living inside that very ship. I'm pretty sure my cot is set up right where Lore Master Lauren used to store his books.
Damn.
I feel so
Books on a
honored
ship?
by that, and
That's
so
an L, man.
inspired and, well, sometimes I feel like an imposter, like a kid who's playing dress up.
You should be kinder to yourself.
I know I should. That's why we're here. I just need to connect to this place. I need to feel the history and my place in it.
Accidentally, whoa. Whoa! Is this the romance?
Feeling better already?
I'm feeling inspired. I'm glad we came here. And I'm glad they left that skull right where it fell. It's a tangible piece of our history. And a reminder of why we need heroes.
Heroes like you.
Ha, I'm not there yet. But I won't give up on my goals. I'm keeping my eye on the prize.
Why Stalwart? Can only be played if you have 3 or fewer cards in your hand. Prevent next debuff from taking effect. Okay, okay, so this is rank 6, so next one is the romance with
I'm
Minz.
feeling inspired to do the same.
And we better get back to our respective quests. After all, you and I both have great feats to accomplish.
Yeah, so get out there and get me some crater wood. So 70, 140, yeah, it's just 50. Yeah, this is just, oh wait. She doesn't have enough mana. I don't have any tolerance potions. Okay, we can't send Mint out. I didn't think about that. Damn. Kind of a huge L on my part. Okay, so we have to send Zid out because she can have more potions. Yeah. $30, $60, $80. Oh wait, she does not need this one, I don't think. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should also work, right? I hope. Perfect. Cats. Treasure. Okay, we might upgrade the whatchamacallit cauldron. Okay, yeah. One needs... This one would need the Yeti thing, I think. Let's buy it and see if we can upgrade it. Okay, we could! Perfect! Oh my god, that's actually awesome. That's everything we needed. So let's rank Muktuk up. And this should be his rank 6.
I see it in your eyes, Sylvia. You wish to know if I have made progress. You wish to know if the great work nears completion. Sadly, the answer is no. Your dear Muktuk is in a rut.
What's the problem? Maybe I can help.
That is good of you, but my difficulty, it is metaphysical in nature. At this stage in my pilgrimage, the ancestors should bellow filling my muscles with resolute purpose. Instead, a whisper, a gesture, and I find myself unsure how to proceed.
You could
Seek inspiration.
elsewhere. It would be faster than waiting around.
Sylvia, what you suggest, it borders on sacrilege. And yet, what is art without transgression? Perhaps the ancestors are quiet because they wish for me to turn my attention outward. It is decided. A change of scenery is called for. A quest for inspiration. Let us away!
Let us away.
And here we are, in the bosom of nature's beauty! See there, cradled gently between the branches. The bird's nest is a marvelous thing. It serves a purpose, a crucial one. That purpose informs everything about its construction.
Do I want to go out and get
Materials
Korean food?
used to its very shape. Yet, there is room for flourish,
Sorry,
for
Muktuk.
creative
Need
expression.
to interrupt you.
See how no two nests are precisely alike. See the subtle variations employed. In that protean gap between form and function, purpose and playfulness. That is where we see art.
Oh, true.
I went to meet the bird who used tinsel in her nest. Very festive.
That is fun.
Quite so. A daring choice. And it glitters so prettily. Not
Flirting.
your eyes when they catch torchlight. Oh, forgive me for being mawkish. Something about this forest biome. It sets one's mind to flights of fancy. We do not have such flora where I come from.
Really? No trees?
Oh, we have trees, but they are solitary, barren things. The harsh, wintry climate of my homeland does not allow for such verdancy.
No wonder you're so scantily clad. Not that I'm complaining.
It is certainly hot here, and I feel warmer still when you are near.
Whoa.
But this is why we travel, why we leave the safety of home, to see things we would otherwise not dream possible. For even the wildest of imaginations is limited by our context and our experiences. The broader your horizons, the bolder your imaginings become.
It
This
can
the
get
card?
lonely, though. Being an outsider. Being so far away from home.
I know well of what you speak, for even in a land of immigrants, Muktuk is a curiosity. But this is why, as I have said before, we must know our own worth. Where others might falter, we, as working artisans determined to leave our mark on a strange land, must put our best selves forward. And if in our heart of hearts we hold some doubt, we do not show it. Instead, we show confidence and unshakable bravado.
Damn. Applies 3 additional interest whenever a card is played. Ah, I wish I had to play cards. I have such a cool build in mind.
But hey, how are you feeling about your project? You seem super inspired by that nest.
A wondrous sight it was. Yet, in truth, I think it could have been better. The execution was interesting, but there was something deeply derivative in the conception.
Really? A bird's nest was derivative? Interesting.
Alas, it is ever so.
Other artists with their own flaws and foibles can only ever offer so much. Still, my mood is improved. I am happy to have spent this time in nature. And, most assuredly, to have spent it with you.
Aw, he's such a sweetie. Okay, we'll go back. Then we'll have 2 time slots so we can rank Muktuk and Boss Finn up. Or we could just do 3 rank. Let's just do 3 rank ups. Fuck, we don't need money anymore. That's the problem. We're rich.
I shall make a confession, Sylvia, now that we are away from the ears of the marketplace. In all my many months spent in Rafta, I have not yet made time to admire its most famous landmark.
Another trip to the fucking
Hey,
skull.
you've been busy, right?
Nay, gentle Sylvia, make no excuses for me. Say instead that we shall rectify this problem. For rectify it we shall, together. This very day, this very moment! Because it is right over there, you see it?
Oh, the Maven statue. Well, at least it's not the Kraken skull.
Tut, I do not know what to think, Sylvia. I do not know how to feel. My gut is a swirl of indistinct emotions, like fish beneath the ice. On the one flipper, this statue is unquestionably an impressive display of prowess. On the other, it represents an ugly history.
What history is that?
The story goes that this statue was erected by many hands under much duress. They say Maven turned her great mental powers on the people, that she wielded them as tools. And thus, the crux of my confusion. Can I admire the artwork in isolation from the context of its creation?
But very hard question.
Haven't we all got enough to worry about without adding philosophical quandaries to the mix?
Bah! Ignore philosophy at your own peril, Sylvia. This is the entire purpose
Should have
of
said
art,
no.
to confront us with questions that have no easy answers. The alternative is an unexamined life, devoid of true grace. Also, do not forget, where I am concerned, these are religious concerns, not merely aesthetic ones. And so, I find I cannot see beauty in a creation that is tainted by such ego and cruelty as this.
It's fair.
At best, perhaps I can learn from its technical proficiency. If nothing else, it is impressive in that regard.
You're pretty impressive yourself. I bet you could do better with the right resources.
You flatter me, I think. Yet, you also inspire my competitive spirit. So if you find yourself in possession of 300 tons of granite, I shall be happy to try to help you.
Just
And what a
300
feat that
tons.
would be, eh? To match its balance of formal elements. To find such an impactful use for anti-gravity enchantments.
Sounds like you could teach a class on this stuff.
I would rather do than teach, and I would much rather outdo than imitate. It is intimidating, however, the thought of creating some great work in a land where it will be compared to this one. Fortunately, I have developed a tough skin for critics. That is necessary in our line of work, is it not? To fortify our egos. To
Fortify.
reinforce our very souls against undeserved hostility.
Love you, Muktuk. Okay, this is his 6. Reduce stress by 50% and get 3 shield. That's a 2
I
mana?
can take anything they throw at me.
Good! let us return now to our own endeavors. I do not like how this statue's eyes seem to follow us.
Alright. We can't rank him up again today? Fuck, I miscounted. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do Boss Finn. I really meant to do Anubia this week, but there's just... See, he only likes 1 star, not 2. He's a fucking... He's a motherfucker. This guy. Okay, well we have 2 slots. We should do one of these 4. Maybe Quinn? Also? I guess we'll do Quinn. Because we're already going there. Eat these. It's a good gift. There's so many items I wish I could just get like 1,000 of. And then conversely, there's a lot that I just don't need any of, you know? Okay, this is fine for now. Have this. And now give me a card. And possibly also
Thinking
your
about
love.
getting some ice cream. You want in?
I don't know. I might not be good company today.
Everything all right?
No change there? That's
Wanna
fucked.
talk about it?
Yeah, sure. I bet talking would lead to a moment of deep emotional connection, which would put all my problems into perspective. And then rays of pure sunlight would pour forth from my bottom.
You don't have to be a jerk about it.
I don't have to,
From my
but I sure
bottom.
enjoy it.
Well, now you've hurt my feelings. But you can make it up to me over ice cream.
I see what you did there. Stoking someone's interest gently and then adding fuel to the fire. That's a good move.
Whoa, is that the card? Doubles the interest applied by buffs and debuffs. Not bad.
Whatever it takes to get my way.
All right, killer. You win. Ice cream it is.
I can slay the princess. Get called
Life's
killer.
full of tough choices. Decision fatigue is real. So, I'm just gonna get one of everything.
Honestly, what a move.
Yeah, I overindulge sometimes. Blame the deprivations of my childhood.
Of course.
Tell me more about that.
Nah.
We've spent all this time together, and I feel like I barely know you.
Nah.
Well, sure, no. I like sleeping. I eat stuff I shouldn't eat. Sometimes I get visions.
What about friends or family? Where did you grow up?
I've been on my own a long time, Sylvia. Just me and Boxer against the world.
Boxer. That's your mimic, right?
He's the best mimic ever. I found him when he was just a little thing. He was mimicking a shoebox. Almost took my hand off.
Aww.
That's when I fell in love with him. I couldn't believe someone had just left him to fend for himself. People suck. They should all be lowered into vats of acid, one toe at a time.
Some people, maybe.
Aww.
But you're a person, and it sounds like you did right by Boxer.
Well, we're a team. He keeps my stuff safe. I discard his leftover carcasses. So far, it's worked out all right. And... Hey, wait a minute! Curse it! You tricked me into talking about my feelings.
I like seeing this side of you. It's nice to get a little peek past your walls.
You sound like the world's least interesting peeping Tom.
Damn.
But that's all you're getting out of me today. Push me on this, and Boxer will eat you.
Because he's a good boy.
A good boy. Have you met him? He's the best boy, Sylvia. The
best. Okay, so we could start the Quinn romance. We could rank up one of these four. Don't hate ranking up. Luna should be at 7 now. Let's do the Quinn romance, actually. When I clicked away, I was like, I should just do it. I'm already there. At least I think this will do the Quinn romance. I'm pretty sure that was card 6, right? So this should be 7.
Want to get out of here? Let's do something.
I don't know. It seems like every time you suggest an outing, I end up fleeing for my life.
You're obviously good at fleeing. Seeing as you're still alive and all.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm probably safer with you than I am anywhere else.
Oh, yeah? How do you figure?
You're getting sweet on me. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I am I? I guess you've got me all figured out.
Aww.
And if you know me so well, you know I'll get you to accept my invitation eventually. I can already see you're interested in hanging out, and I'm an expert when it comes to compounding interest.
Well, that's the card. Compound interest. Raise interest by 4 to start customers' turn. Value doubles every turn. Only taking turns was a valid strategy.
It's true. You know your stuff. Now I know it too.
Great. Awesome. So, can we go now? Come on, stop dragging your broom. See? This isn't terrible.
Just you and me.
And a bunch of monsters waiting in the wings. Alright, I'm just gonna say this. Every time I have one of my visions lately, it's the same thing over and over. I keep seeing you, Sylvia. Just your dumb face. I mean dumb in a nice way. Ugh.
What are you saying, Quinn? What does that mean? Oh no. Am I going to die? I'm dying, aren't I?
Wow.
You beautiful fool. No. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we're all dying. But this means something else. It means I don't, you know, hate you. I sort of the opposite of hate you.
Whoa. Are we really having this conversation? I was not expecting this.
Sylvia, are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
You realize you've been flirting with me, right?
I know I have, but you're so hard to read.
What a fucking
Wasn't sure you
line.
were receptive.
Well, now you know. So, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't want to date. Wow. This one feels meaner than the other ones.
All in, Quinn. I think we should date.
I've never dated before.
That's it?
I'd like to run a cost-benefit analysis before I commit to anything. I'm just messing with ya. Wait, does dating mean I get to mess with you, like, all the time?
A bit of teasing is okay. But I think you're supposed to be sweet sometimes, too.
Sweet, huh? I'm willing to try that. I could put a flaming bag of flower petals on your doorstep. Or leave cute little bugs on your pillow.
How romantic.
We'll work on it together.
Alright. I'm swooning on the inside. That's 3 romances down. Let's make sure I gift everybody before I forget. Wait, okay. Down as in initiated. You're not actually done. I haven't maxed them out yet. Have some mana. Have some mana. Hey, Saffron. Have some mana. How sweet. Okay. I think I'm gonna consult how far along all the relationships are. Make some plans. Because I do want to just accelerate to the end of the week and beat Anubia
I know that face.
soon.
Either you just swallowed a mouse, or you're about to blurt out another confession.
Uh-oh.
In truth, I do have a... Well, confession is too strong a word. And listen, just remember you've already forgiven me, so you can't get mad, and...
That's not how forgiveness works, Oswald.
So you can't get mad.
Hear me out now. Can you do that for me? I need you to know the whole story. As I've told you before, my own hubris is to blame for my current feathery condition.
Alright, it's about the special ingredient.
With my prowess for potions, I was confident that I could be the first to make it to Maven's abandoned castle and live to tell the tale. And I was right. I simply didn't foresee all the complications.
Complications is one way of putting it.
Let me finish, would you? Naturally, I was desperate to find a cure. Upon returning home, I set myself to finding one. As I pored over every text I could find on the subject, all other concerns were forgotten. I spared not a thought for my business, my customers, or my debt. Then Helena came poking around, praising the place. She thought I was just some bird. I realized that she couldn't sense me with her magic. My transformation had broken that infernal soul binding of hers. And I suddenly felt no great rush for a cure. But there is a cure. A potion, in fact.
There is?
A potion.
That's great news! What do we need to make this cure?
Well, that's the rub. I found the formula in Maven's own journals. And it requires an exceedingly rare ingredient. One she herself cultivated in her castle laboratory. It is known as Maven Bloom. For years, this ingredient was thought lost to history. But shortly before your arrival here, members of the Heroes Guild found a single sample locked away in her castle. They brought it back. It now sits within the Guild Hall's vaults, and there it shall remain. Until the day it is awarded to the potion maker who wins the 5th and final competition.
Wait. The ingredient you need can only be obtained by winning this competition circuit? The very circuit that you insisted was my only shot at saving myself from the debt you saddled me with?
I mean, he was also kind of right about that.
Oswald, did you manipulate me into getting that ingredient for you?
No. A little. It's a happy coincidence. The competition is the best way for you to make the money you need. And hasn't it been working out so far?
I mean, if I was just out here
I only neglected to mention that
grinding
I
potions,
had a second reason for ushering you in that direction.
I could pay back the debt.
Unbelievable.
That's not an
Alright,
option
well,
in the game.
It's not as if I have another option here.
But I'm warning you, no more secrets. You need to be on your best behavior. Or else, I might just use that Maven Bloom to make a delicious soup.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Try me. See what happens.
Also, you should know I ate the last cookie.
What a monster. Increasing customers, increased value for cures, good sound trails, less impact, ice tonics, petrification cures. Sick. See, like, I look away and I come back and I'm drowning in wealth. Alright. We have a new cauldron. I like that they just give you a wooden bucket cauldron every time you get a new cauldron slot. I think that's really fun. We will have gifts for forever. Clear our filters. Let's just get all the potions out. Okay. Silence or tolerance. Want this? I guess. For the. We would do 6 of these. No, this isn't enough. We would want these as well. This. Yeah, this is just nowhere near enough ingredients. I mean, this would get us a 5-star. It's just like, that's not enough. Okay. So in that case, instead of that, what's the one we're looking for? Silence Cure. E, C, and E. Crazy. Was that geode just for A, B, and E? Oh. Okay. So I am crazy. Why did I think that was for the silent scare? I don't know. I don't have answers. B, C, and E. And we want majority B is the problem. We can work with this. Okay, perfect. Masterwork. Making potions is so easy, man. Free. In the meantime, I don't know. Wait, no, we want B and C. That's right. We just want health potions, just like period. No reason to cook anything. Day 35. Oops. Fucking. We should sell these, I guess. We're making more. We haven't sold any potions for real, like at all today. It's kind of funny. He just always gets the best ingredient. Treasure. Nice. Intrepid Heroes. This is gonna be such a long stream. Nice. Before we do that, you worked hard. Take some mana. Okay. Nice. You worked hard. Take some mana. Oh, and this is our new farming item. And what about mint? Well, you didn't work as hard, but take some mana. Again, I wish I knew what fucking rank any of my friends were at. Like, is there really no way to check that? Okay, 7, 7, 7. Or no, yeah, okay, so they are at 7, so they'll go to 8. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just buy all these back tomorrow. You're working hard, honey. Take some freaking mana. All my other girlfriends. I haven't decided if I need this for anything. Way we can make a tolerance potion. Alright, I think what we'll do is rank up each adventurer, send them on the way, rank up Muktuk, go back, rank up Boss Fen.
So, what's our project for today?
As a matter of fact, I didn't have anything in mind. Why don't we do some of that relaxing you're so fond of? Maybe we could treat ourselves to something sweet.
I
He
guess
knows
that
about her
depends
love
on
of
what you
ice
had in
cream.
mind. Let me guess. Raiding a bee dazzler hive for fresh honey? Fighting a pack of feral squirrels for foraging rights to a berry bush?
Ice cream, Sylvia. I'm talking about buying some ice cream. I'm not completely uncivilized, you know.
Now this was a good idea.
What'll you have?
It's hard to choose. So many options.
Not for me. Only one vegan option.
You know, I've
Fair
never
enough.
tried vegan ice cream before. What's it like?
If you're curious, I'd be happy to buy it for you.
You don't have to do that.
Please allow me. It would be my pleasure.
Whoa. He's acting all smooth.
Hey, this is pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure I would have even known the difference.
I always like, I feel weird having just the mouse there.
Right. So, anyway.
He's giving her that autism stare.
How long have you been a vegan?
Been some time now. Stopped eating meat soon after I struck out on my own, and I haven't had milk in maybe 3 years. Last time I drank, it was out of pure necessity, directly from the teat of a lactating sea monster.
Yeah, that might put me off of milk too. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but your small talk could use some work.
Not
I
certain
hope
it's
you
worth
don't
the
mind
effort.
me saying so.
What's small talk gonna get me?
Maybe a love connection? Wouldn't you like to get out there and play the field? Or maybe even play a little closer to home?
I really wouldn't know where to start.
Small talk is easy. Here, just follow my lead. Read any good books lately?
Yes, a monograph on how to effectively husk a three-legged coconut. Unfortunately, the book was eaten by a three-legged coconut.
Okay. All right, let's try again, but maybe without bringing up any weird monsters this time. What's your all-time favorite food?
I don't rightly know. Is this a trap? This feels like a trap.
I'm with him.
Korsak,
I'm with
relax.
him.
There's literally no wrong answer here.
If that's true, then what's the point of asking?
I want to get to know you better. It's as simple as that.
Then you should ask about my deeply held beliefs.
You can't start with that stuff. Small talk helps people ease into the heavy topics.
I'll have to take you at your word. You certainly know your way around people better than I do. Although there's something to be said for insulating yourself from all the frenzied socializing and intrigue. When you go to the happy place in your mind, you tend to get what you want.
Happy place. Raise interest by 14. Ignore any active buffs and debuffs. How was he ever in
my
business?
happy place is the ice cream shop.
We don't see eye to eye on everything. But on that, we can agree.
Oh, he likes ice cream. I really gotta remember to take a fucking look at the thingy things. What are they called? No, I don't have any of these to send them out with. I guess I just have to... I can't even really send him that far in the crater. 80 health would be more than enough for that. If I could do this... Well, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just give him this. I don't really have anything... I guess it's not worth sending him out, now that I'm looking at it. I just don't have the potions to make it worthwhile. Would it be weird to serenade you right now? Yes, a little bit.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for frozen yogurt. Huh. It's not quite as catchy as it should be, is it?
I guess you could workshop it.
Nuh-uh. Sounds like work.
That line
And
sounds...
today's anything but.
sounded so
Continue.
silly.
I went and got myself a girlfriend. And that's cause for celebration.
Whoa. Something's
This place
unusual.
is usually a lot busier.
What's going on?
Well, about that. I sort of rented the place out.
She's hilarious.
Wow.
She's
really?
crazy.
You can do that?
What can I say? Sometimes being a celebrity has its perks. We've got the run of the place for a couple hours, and I humbly suggest that we use the time to eat as much frozen yogurt as humanly possible.
Why not ice cream?
Rookie mistake, Sil. With ice cream, you pick a flavor, and then it sort of is what it is. But with yogurt, you have a huge array of toppings, and therefore a lot more control over the final dessert. It's kind of a blank slate, a steady beat on which you overlay a melody of your own
That's the
making.
card.
Just look at our options, Sil. It boggles the mind.
So what is this event if you turn her down, I wonder? It is overwhelming. I do not fuck with frozen yogurt.
Points in my life.
I can help you make good choices. It's all about maximizing your pleasure. Fresh fruit is tasty, but dried fruit is denser, so you can eat more of it. An ectoplasm takes some getting used to, but it won't cause your blood sugar to spike and crash like butterscotch will.
Wow.
I would
You
eat
really put some
ectoplasm.
thought into
That sounds
this.
cool.
Yeah, I'm a master of the scales, meaning both musical scales and the yogurt weigh-in variety.
This is pretty amazing, and so generous of you.
It's like I said, I wanted to celebrate you. To celebrate us.
Aww.
And, well, I have something else to celebrate, too. You know the song I've been working on? I'm almost done. I'm on track to finish it tonight. Turns out having a girlfriend is good for productivity.
Cuddles lead
Whoa.
to creativity? If only you'd known sooner.
Well, I don't know. I think you were worth holding out for. Anyway, There are still some rough spots to iron out, and a few clumsy rhymes. But the first draft is always the hardest part, and the end is in sight.
You should be proud. That's a huge accomplishment.
Don't want to pressure the creative types by saying, well,
Thanks.
when can I
Although
hear
I try
or
not
see
to pat myself
it?
on the back until the reviews are in.
Don't do that.
I only hope this is the start of a new chapter. That this is just the first of a whole slew of original songs. This is what it's all about. This is why I got into music to begin with.
Tell me more.
Why exactly did you get into music?
Well, this sounds cheesy, but I wanted to make a difference. Okay, that's not the whole story. What I wanted was to be in the spotlight. I've always loved being the center of attention. But I also wanted to use the spotlight to enact real change. It's just amazing to me, the power music has to sway hearts.
I wish everyone with a platform thought more carefully about how to use it.
With great stage presence comes great responsibility, right? Only I got totally swept up in the race to be on top. I let myself become a cog in a corporate hit-making machine. I didn't write a single word or share a single original opinion. Not for years.
No time like the present.
Isn't that the truth? The words have been flowing out of me lately. But I still need to write the climax of this song, and it's important to get the tone right. So, what do you think? As the hero comes to the end of her trials, should she be pretty confident? Or does she worry that she'll fall short right until the very end?
Confident.
It's more fun if she's confident. She's come all this way, and she's learned to trust in her abilities.
Sounds like it all builds to a rousing finale. Okay, that should be the last piece of input I need. Now I've just gotta iron out that rhyme scheme. Nothing rhymes with coupon, does it? But that's the final treat I had for you
Another
today.
coupon.
A coupon! Susan. I'm obviously not a songwriter.
And yet, make no mistake, I couldn't have written this one without you.
Daw. Where do you need me, boss? Can we send her here? Send her here? Good. Is it worth it? Probably not. It's just not worth it to send anybody out, is it? Wait, no, take me to Muktuk. Man, you can wait. We'll do Muktuk. Then we'll brew. We'll do Muktuk, then we'll do Mint.
Sand rarely comes to mind for its utility as an artistic medium.
Interesting intro.
For shame!
Sandcastle.
Sand is
Okay.
miraculous. It can be molded to near any shape with ease. It is like water that holds its form, or molten metal that you can touch.
But it doesn't hold a shape for long. A sand sculpture wouldn't be very permanent.
And what is permanent? Eventually, wave or wind will return any sculpture to its base elements. With sand, that process is accelerated. This feels honest. It is a reminder of the great folly in chasing permanence of any kind.
Damn.
Besides, there is pleasure to be found in getting your flippers dirty.
Moments for a sandcastle.
Well, it is a work in progress, yes? Every artist struggles through the process of the creation. The important thing is to end strong.
That's
in
the card?
haggling, too, save your greatest burst of enthusiasm for your closing argument.
Oh, he gets a
Say
closing
it
card.
with zeal. Buy it now or regret it always!
Raise interest by 20. Close sale. It's like, it's not a bad closer. But Roxanne's is still just like really good. Like just
Nicely
broken.
done. Nicely done. We have come far together, Sylvia, don't you think? It was on this very stretch of sand that I first set foot to Rafter's shores. And now, here we are, trading techniques and making small artworks together.
It's romantic out here. I mean, if you can look past the gigantic, imposing Kraken skull.
Who
I
couldn't
find
look past it?
myself in agreement. The waves themselves whisper to me of your grace. Let us therefore pay no heed to that memento mori, that calcified calamari. Now is not the time for us to contemplate death. Now is the time to celebrate life through the art form known as poetry!
Whoa.
Poetry? Moktuk, do you write poetry?
Ah, when the mood strikes me. And last night, strike me it did!
Well, let's hear it.
Me when I've been struck.
Embers burning red, flaming forge of creation. Your hair is pretty. That's it! Haha! So, what do you think?
I loved it. Moktuk, is there anything you can't do?
I cannot play stringed instruments. You see, I have no fingers. What was that? You loved it, you said.
I have no fingers.
I am triumphant! Sylvia, it was your companionship that inspired me to write it. You have been very forward in your pursuit of friendship. And, I think, in your pursuit of something more, perhaps. I have long shirked romance, fearful that it might distract from my work. And yet, your presence is no distraction. It is the farthest thing from distraction. Sylvia, you inspire me at every turn. Romance, ambition, artistic fulfillment. Is it possible for one walrus to have it all? With you, I dare to think it might be possible.
Yeah. Oh, it's possible.
Oh, it's possible. I want to make all your dreams come true. Especially the dream where you have an amazing girlfriend by your side.
Well, how embarrassing for me to lure you here with promises of poetry. Only to find myself at a loss for words.
I know you like to shout, but maybe there are times when it's okay to be a little quiet.
You're right, of course you are. Silence is best. When appreciating such an exquisite piece of art.
You mean me? Or that statue over there?
You're beautiful, Sylvia. And if you let me, I should like to tell you so. Every day.
Whoa. See, that's cute. I knew he would say some cute shit like that. Okay, can we rank up Boss Finn? Did I give him a gift yet today? He did not. It might do the trick. Alright, let's get some more Boss Finn content.
Oh boy, ice cream! And you're treating?
We've been here a
Best I can
lot
do,
today.
Teach. Since you've been so kind as to take me under your fin. I've
This
been
is
called
our
a lot of
third
names
trip to
over
the ice
years,
cream parlor.
Most of them more or less deserved. But nobody ever had cause to call me a mooch.
And nobody's ever called me late to ice cream.
So, what'll you have? Me? I'm in the mood for one of the meat flavors.
Damn. Legendary. That's so funny and clever. Yeah, that
Better in
happens.
the picture.
Ooh. Not so good.
Hold on. That's supposed to be the thing from the picture? Don't know why you'd want such an abomination to begin with, but that ain't it.
I mean, it's fine.
Oh, he's
It's
about
going
to.
taste great. And that's the whole point, really.
Nuh-uh, don't do that. Don't make excuses for someone else's failings.
Wow.
And don't settle for less than you were promised either. You wanted the monstrosity from the photo, and that's what you'll get. Leave it to me.
Uh-oh. Calmly requests.
See, I just can't help but wonder if we've got a case of false advertising on our hands. As the manager, I'll bet you could personally craft a new one that looks a lot better, yeah? Really show your ice cream slingers how to earn their minimum wage. Unless you want me to come back there and do it myself.
I would love to see that, honestly. The manager does not want that.
Now this is more like it. Look at all the gold on this one.
Yeah, seems they were out of the gold flakes, so the manager kindly dipped into his own salary. Careful as you eat it. Might still be some whole coins in there.
Jackpot! I can't believe I've gone from a free dessert to a profitable one.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a wheel greaser. In fact, I've been working my magic all over town. You'll find pretty much everybody is ready to cut you a deal.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Wow, seriously? That's going to be huge for my bottom line.
Didn't I tell you, Teach? I knew I'd find some way to repay you. And if I went above and beyond in this instance, well, maybe I'm getting a little sweet on you.
Maybe I am too.
Is he like a
Or
shorter
maybe it's just a
relationship
sugar
track,
rush.
or?
Either way, I'm glad we did this. And I look forward to gobbling up more of your wisdom.
I guess
Soon as we're
not.
done gobbling up this ice cream. I gotta finish mine before the flies get to it.
This was rank 4 for him, so that is where the coupons normally come in. I love his tunes. I cannot get over how good they are. Chillin' like a reformed villain. Just drinking coconut juice. Okay. Christ, there are so many
Sylvia,
events.
I'm troubled and I could use a spot of advice. I
You keep
overheard some
ranking
of my
people up in endless
They
mode?
were questioning my qualifications. They suggested that I'm only good for pushing papers, that I have no idea what it's like to do what they do. And after I found such marvels at the market too, I thought for certain the instantaneous coffee would win them over. I need the heroes in my employ to respect me if I'm going to have any hope of keeping our numbers up, but I'm unsure how to go about earning that respect.
Go on patrol, get drinks with them, punish them. Definitely not punish them. Drinks with them. Which one do you think is less likely to end badly? This one, probably. I think go on patrol is the right answer, though.
Show them you're not asking them to take on any risk you wouldn't take yourself.
Lead by example, eh? I think I like the idea. I think I like it quite a lot. I have to prove that I understand the danger, Only then will I have the right to send others into the line of fire.
Yeah.
I confess I'd rather spend the day catching up on chores, but sometimes there can be no forward momentum without first giving up some ground.
This is
I
rank
suppose that's
5,
a
I
technique
think?
you could use in your own negotiations.
Yeah. Raise interest to the next level. Permanently block the highest available level. First effect ignores customer. It's not bad. Helps out in a pinch.
Yeah, no kidding. My whole life is about compromise.
Then I hope you won't put up too much of a fight when I insist you join me on patrol. Onward!
Why not?
It's not so bad out here, is it? I mean, there's an awful lot of dirt, but so far nothing's tried to eat us. But hold! What's that rustling in yonder bush? Fear not, my lady! I shall protect you!
Whoa, a slime. Whoa, this guy can fight? This picture does not
I
match
wasn't
up with the
expecting to run
description.
into trouble quite so soon, but consider it dispatched.
That was hot. I enjoyed watching you leap into action like that.
And knowing you were watching made me feel bold.
He's so silly.
Now, let me harvest anything that might be of use from the remains. And then, we picnic!
Is a picnic usually part of patrol duty?
Well, no, but I think I've sufficiently proven myself. And there is no sense in letting the caviar I brought go bad.
Damn.
Up until now, I've only ever used fish eggs for potions.
Then that settles it! We must picnic forthwith! Because caviar can turn quickly, and what a shame it would be for us to vanquish a slimy foe, only to be vanquished in turn by spoiled roe.
So true, bestie. Let's make sure we've gifted the... I don't think we have. Because we haven't had cause to visit. Alright, we have 4 relationships engaged. That's 4 people at rank... 3 people at rank 7, 1 at rank 8. It slows the game down in a way that's just like tedious for streaming, you know? Maybe it's not. It's tedious to me because it's not how I normally play the game. Where I don't always like I don't often go for all of the romance or all the social social links, whatever they're called. Unless it feels necessary for the game. Boyfriend dungeon.
I wonder what vacations are like.
So true, girl.
Greetings, Sylvia. How's business? I trust you're not letting that ghoulish little girl get to you.
Me when I hate all of the
She's
competitors.
unnerving, but I'm not too worried.
Good. That's good. Because someone needs to take that little upstart down a peg.
I guess you're not a fan?
A fan? Of an outsider coming to my home and acting like she owns the place? I should say not. I've traveled extensively. I've seen her grand empire for myself. It's a sterile, cinderblock dystopia, a monument to mass production. Her factories spew bile into the air and the seas, and the people accept it because in the short term, their lives are comfortable.
And that's what she wants to do to Rafta?
Her large-scale business model requires it. There must always be a new market. Success is defined as growth, not equilibrium. But she's made a dire mistake coming here. Rafta doesn't need another queen.
That's right.
Damn.
You
What a
took
cold
down
line
the
to
last
say.
one.
Something like that, yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past. I only meant to say that Anubia can only grab as much power as people are willing to give her. Whatever her other ambitions might be, I'm not going to let her dominate the potions market.
Me when I want to
That's
speak
what I was
up.
hoping to hear. I like you, Sylvia. You know your place. Good luck out there.
That's
I know my
sure.
place.
That's a thing to
What's
say to
that supposed
somebody.
to mean?
I think the boy's gotten a bit big for his britches. I was never a fan, you know. All he has to do to sell a potion is flash his dimples and bat his eyelashes. The rest of us work for a living.
Wait, is that why you have such an issue with him? Because you were competitors and he got all the attention? Oh my gosh! You're super jealous of him, aren't you?
I had dimples too, you know.
I had dimples too. Love you, Oswald. Day 36. We have like all of our potions ready now, right? It's 3 stars above. Oh, that's still brewing. I guess I didn't cook it enough. Ah. Okay. Let's make some tolerance potions. And okay, 2 stars is good enough. We have so much of this. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, only do this 5 of them. That sucks. Age. We're in such a difficult spot. Four days till the competition. And we have 10 days after that, and then we have endless mode. How do you think endless mode works with the social rank? Think you could rank people up in endless mode? I don't know if it matters. I think because we're at 3.5 hours, I'm going to be calling stream here either way. I think I just have to. Much as I would like to keep going. We made a ton of progress today, though. Like, we've ranked a lot of people up. We've gotten literally endless money. What else? I guess we're just like we're progressing through the game very well. There's pretty much no chance of us dying in the next round, which is awesome. Put the game out. Sign off. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you, Elite918, for the follow. That just came in a little bit ago. We will be back Friday to, I guess, finish this week up of Potionomics. And then maybe after that, I might play some Trash Goblins, a new game that just came into early access. Very excited to play that. We'll kind of play it by ear on Friday, I suppose. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.